AFTV, Steve, it's incredible here, isn't it? Look at these fans again. Another fantastic turnout. 34,000 fans in there, and I didn't see one Fiorentina fan. I mean, the support that Arsenal have over here in the States and worldwide is incredible.
Yeah, Robbie, city to city, coast to coast, the fans of Charlotte, thank you very much for having us here. They've been absolutely amazing. Everywhere we've been, every city's been incredible. Robbie, we saw more United and more Chelsea fans that we did in this stadium, more Roma fans we saw than Fiorentina fans. And it goes to show what I said the other day about how many fans we have around the world. They're all coming out to support. It was an absolute swelter of a day out here today. It would have been at 35 degrees, nearly 100. It was crazy out here, but the fans still came out. It doesn't matter for the fans, that's right. Everyone came out. We enjoyed a good game of football. The boys look a little bit sapped towards the back end of the first half, as you could see.
I think the first half, the heat was
they
getting
were
to them.
sapped. I was sapped in the crowd, mate, trying to dry off the rest of us. But we had a great day out here, and it goes to show, as we said, how many fans we have here. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and Eddie Nketiah, he's definitely staking a claim to get into the first team, isn't he?
He is, Robbie. He's the man of the moment at the moment. He showed that he's got a bit of finishing touch to him at the moment. He can get the ball in front of goal. As Troops just said, Lacazette getting that ability to actually pass the ball on. Big question's going to be who gets a captaincy as well. We saw Xhaka. As soon as he gets the armband, what does he do? He goes in with a tackle there. He gets skinned around straight away, giving away free kicks. He bothers me in defence. He's got leadership qualities in terms of his physical presence, stature in the midfield. But when it comes to making a decent tackle and actually setting up and holding your position in midfield, he struggles. So,
do you reckon, though, like sometimes by giving a player, that we've seen it before in the past with other players, you give them the captaincy, and that kind of makes them a bit more disciplined, because all of a sudden the focus is on them and they've got to lead by example, so they rein it in a bit? Or do you think with him he can't help himself?
I think Robbie, if we give him the captaincy permanently, it's a bit of a different story. Last year we had the 5 captaining. We saw Ramsey have it, we saw Ozil have it, Lacazette had it, Koscielny had it, Xhaka had it. So there were multiple players that had that. But if you give it to him on a permanent basis and say, you have the responsibility now, you need to be in a position where every single game you do the right thing by the team, you make the tackles, you don't dive in, you don't do anything crazy, it could be very, very good for us. But his discipline is what worries me. How many cards is he going to get? Is he going to get sent off? And I say this with respect, but Vieira used to get sent off a lot, but I tell you what, he was a colossus in midfield though. He used to run games for us, boss games for us. Can he do it, Xhaka? I'm not so sure. Someone like Socrates would be good, but again, how long is he going to be captain long term for if you gave him the band? He's not a bad choice.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. Who you give it to? Who would you give it to?
Mate, right now I'll probably give it to Lacazette. I think Lacazette's the type of leader that I'll give it to. He seems like the type of character who has the club at heart. He's the type of guy who wants to play for the team. Someone even like Monreal would be good, but he's on the back end of his deal at the moment, though. That's a sad thing for him. So he's someone that I would look at to be okay as well. But we don't have the quality. I feel like your captain's always got to be a defender or a midfielder. Someone who can manage the play around you, manage it from the back up or from the midfield. If you're up front, it's not a bad idea, but I think it's better if it's your midfield or your defence. But we don't have anyone other than Xhaka in the midfield at the moment. Maybe Torreira could grow into it in years to come, but it's still a little bit of time for that, unfortunately. So.